Well, finally breaking out of the deep freeze on this Groundhog Day here in central and eastern Kentucky. Yeah, we were low teens this morning, a few locations sneaking into the upper single digits, but the key is afternoon highs working all the way back close to the freezing mark, the ever elusive freezing mark, but we got there in many locations. Unfortunately, kind of a nuisance system coming our way for Tuesday. Location's going to be key. Mixed bag of snow north, rain south, and a little bit of a mix of both in the middle. Cold and dry, but not frigid for the midweek. That's the key. So it'll be a little better than it has been. And another clipper system on Friday. That's going to keep this up and down pattern with our temperatures in play as we roll through this first full week of February. Futurecast, first thing to point out, combination of a southwest wind 5 to 10 and some overnight clouds. Look at the morning lows. Worst case, low to mid 20s. That's going to feel pretty good. Now, as the morning wears on, we'll see enough of a southwest wind to push us above freezing, some rain down south, maybe a little snow up north. The bulk of the moisture with this system set to arrive mid to late afternoon. As the moisture moves in, the column gets colder, surface temperatures drop, especially along I-64. So that's why that's the favorite area, including Lexington, to pick up some light accumulation. It's going to be a wet, slushy snow. We're not looking at a big Arctic air mass behind it. Down south, you're primarily going to be rain. You'll see a little bit of snow on the tail end, maybe enough to coat the ground as it gets cold enough, and then we wind things down as it's colder for the midweek, but nothing like what we have been dealing with lately. So in the deeper blue, around an inch, maybe 2-ish up north, right along the 64 corridor, transition Lexington southward, snow and rain. Could see a little bit of sleet in there as well, but nothing major, just a light coating and primarily chilly rain with a few flakes ending down south. A tiered winter weather advisory with a morning snow possible up around Cincinnati, northern counties 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. just north of Lexington 10 a.m. to midnight, and then the bottom tier here along I-64 from Winchester, Lexington, Versailles, Frankfort, and Louisville. That kicks in at 1 p.m. tomorrow and goes until 2 a.m. Wednesday, and that is to account for the potential of that coming in during the late afternoon and early evening commute. So just something to keep in mind. Again, it's more nuisance. It's the timing, the impact, similar to a lot of those that we had back in early December and even early in January. A few flakes flying around earlier, otherwise it's been a cloudy day right at freezing. So it actually feels pretty good from the Montgomery County Courthouse there in Mount Sterling. Temperatures generally in the low to mid 30s. That is a rarity. It's been a few weeks since we've seen that. And look at temperatures compared to 24 hours ago at this time. Good 10, 12 milder. So the first little clipper moving along, area of low pressure over western Oklahoma. That's going to spin our way, and that's going to keep the rain chances down south and the mixed bag here in the bluegrass with more snow up north. And we'll see a couple of dry days and another little clipper system that's going to dive in here as we roll into Friday. So in the wake of that low moving east, yeah, some colder air comes in. We'll see a few mornings down into the teens, but it's not that big Arctic air mass that really locked everything down. A couple of chilly days, upper 20s, both Wednesday and Thursday. But we'll see things flip around because as that southwest flow kicks in, we go from 28 on Thursday, 25 to low. That's probably midnight, and then temperatures actually rise into early Friday with the approach of that clipper. And then behind it, it'll cool down. Here's what it looks like on paper. You see the bulk of the moisture, I think primarily across northern northeastern Kentucky, and it depends on just how mild we get. It could even mix with a little bit of rain as temperatures climb on the nose of that front above the freezing mark. Now, Saturday does look colder. Again, the up and down that we alluded to only into the, say, upper 20s for afternoon highs. But after that, a lot of the data indicating we are headed the right direction maybe getting back into the 40s consistently beginning about a week from now. But here in the short term, mostly cloudy, not as cold tonight. 25 will do it in the morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, that's when we're really going to see the bulk of the activity. 36 a high, so above freezing here in Lexington. As that moisture moves in, I think we'll cool down, hover around freezing. So snow north, mainly rain south. You'll end as a few snow showers into tomorrow night and early Wednesday. A couple of cold days. We go up, we go down Friday into Saturday, and then notice the trend. And a week from now, that 39 may be even shorting it a bit. A lot of the major models indicating beyond Monday, we could stretch out several days where we get back into the 40s for afternoon highs, and that would be great news and definitely give us a chance to thaw out here in central and eastern Kentucky.